Tempt Me Not is officially available on navitusparfums.com. The baby is out of the womb. The bun is out of the oven. You get the picture. Tempt Me Not is the name of my perfume. I'm going to put all the information you need to know on the screen and we'll talk about them in just 2 minutes. I wanted to create an addictive fragrance. I love vanilla. You know I love vanilla. I mean, it's not a secret. It's the opposite of a secret. And I wanted to create something that you cannot stop sniffing. What to expect from my fragrance and what to not expect. Because people can have, like, there's a spectrum of expectations, right? And sometimes you can fail people because you just don't communicate what you're trying to do properly. Coming from me, a gourmand, yeah, I think it doesn't surprise anyone. But there is one thing I want to mention. This is not an overly sweet fragrance. It's not a sickening sweet fragrance, okay? Because there are a lot of perceived sweet elements in there. There's the vanilla, the tonka, the toffee. They're all very sweet. The brown sugar, of course, they're all perceived as very sweet, but it depends on how they are interpreted. So this is not a sickening sweet fragrance. Nevertheless, it is a gourmand. For those of you who asked, is it a unisex fragrance? Now, if you're a guy who would never touch a gourmand, obviously stay away from this one because it's not going to be to your liking. But if you're someone who is open, if you're a frackhead, because for us, everything is unisex, right? Anyone can wear anything, with a few exceptions, of course. An addictive vanilla scent, something you cannot stop sniffing. So basically, the last weapon for you is this tiny little prayer, tempt me not. And guess what? It's not going to work anyway, and you will do this once more. Now, one thing I need to ask from you is, if you are in front of the bottle or even a sample of Tempt Me Not, please test it, put it, apply it on your skin. This fragrance needs skin. Let it warm up on your skin and then smell it. Give it at least 5 to 10 minutes. Don't put it on a cold strip of paper. Please, please, this is the only thing I ask from you. Before you have any conclusions, just do this. For a limited amount of time, only 2 weeks, Tempt Me Not will have 15% off just because you put it in your cart. And on top of it, at no extra cost, you can add an all-body spray to your cart and you will pay $0 in the end for this item, plus the 15% off that I already mentioned. This is a Black Friday offer that is only going to be available for 2 weeks. Let's talk a little bit about the notes. In the beginning, we have milk froth and brown sugar. And I wanted to say that the milkiness is that type of milkiness that you find in rich vanilla ice cream, but not overly sweet. In the middle, we got toffee and heliotrope. In the dry down, we got Madagascar vanilla, Indonesian benzoin, tonka, and musk. I had a lot of my friends and family smell Tempt Me Not without them even knowing what they're smelling, so they can tell me what it smells like. I was very curious about other people's perception. A few of them said maybe it sort of smells like a dessert, but they couldn't really pinpoint the dessert. I think 1 or 2 people said crème brûlée. Most of the feedback was very positive, actually. I had most people saying, yeah, it's a very pleasant smell. I want to re-smell it. I want to keep smelling it. But of course, there were the people saying like, I don't like vanilla. I don't like gourmand fragrances, this family of fragrances. Some people ask me on Instagram if it's a weird fragrance. I think some people expect this from me, for me to sort of create a weird, a strange fragrance. It is not. Maybe next time, okay? I have some ideas that might not work. They might not be to anyone's liking, or very, very few people, but not the case now. We're safe. This is totally safe. I mean, okay, totally safe. As safe as a fragrance that, like, let's say you have never smelled can be, of course. But overall, it is not a weird fragrance. It is a very pleasant, very lovable. I'm beyond excited. I am beyond curious to know what you guys think about it. Like I mentioned, this will be available at Scent Explore in New York. I will be there as well for the 3 days of event. So if you guys are around or you want to stop by, if you're in New York, of course, or if you're coming for the event especially, please stop by at the Navitus booth and maybe we can make a little video. You can tell me your opinion about it. I would love to do that. I would absolutely love to do that. I even bought microphones, especially for the occasion. The link for the fragrance will be down below. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate each and every one of them. Even if they're not nice, I still appreciate them because algorithm. Let me know what you think if you get to smell it. I would love to know your opinion. No matter how it sounds, it doesn't matter. If it's your honest opinion, then I want to know it. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.